NBA superstar Luka Doncic takes shots at LeBron James for faking an injury and missing the first 3 to 4 weeks of the NBA season. Luka Doncic came into this season as the number one option for the Los Angeles Lakers, but there was an expectation that LeBron James would be his co-star. Unfortunately, James is expected to miss time with the sciatica on his right side. For those that don't know what that means, basically LeBron James is complaining about a sharp pain coming up his right leg. And now it elevates Doncic's responsibilities even more to begin this year. As a 26-year-old, Doncic is no stranger to leading a team in production, but it is completely different than doing so in the Lakers jersey. But with additions in DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, I don't know who the hell that is, and Marcus Smart, the Lakers players should help to make the Slovenian star's life a little bit easier. It stings to lose a four-time champion before the regular season starts, and Doncic discussed what the Lakers can do to make up for LeBron's absence. He says, "It's a big change," the all-star NBA guard said after practice on Saturday. "He's a great player. He can help us a lot. But at the end of the day, our mentality needs to be next man up. We got a group of guys that have been practicing, and hopefully LeBron can join us as soon as possible. We are going to obviously need him, but our mentality has to be next man up. That's it." See, now, LeBron James, he was expecting Luka to say, "Oh, we need LeBron. I hope LeBron James comes back before 3 to 4 weeks. You know, LeBron is the best player on our team." Nah, LeBron. This is Luka Doncic's team now, and Luka Doncic is basically saying he don't give a fuck that you're injured, bruh. Because at the end of the day, you're 40 years old, you're turning 41 in December, you know what I'm saying? And your career is pretty much over, bruh. Luka Doncic is 26 years old. He hasn't even hit his prime yet. He's arguably the best point guard in the NBA. He's arguably the best scorer in the NBA. If you don't think he's number one, he's definitely top three. You feel me? And this is a man that has led the league in scoring. You feel me? So it's like, this is the mentality that Luka Doncic should have. You feel me? Like, I'm happy that Luka Doncic said this because ain't nobody waiting on LeBron James, okay? The keys of the Lakers franchise has officially been given to Luka Doncic. You know what I'm saying? Jeannie Buss doesn't own the team anymore. The Lakers didn't offer LeBron an extension. And because of that, LeBron James's ego is hurt. So, you know, he's faking this injury because he's trying to put the pressure on Luka Doncic, and he's hoping that the Lakers fail in his absence. That's what LeBron James is hoping. He wants the Lakers to fail and lose games while he's gone. And after 3 to 4 weeks, he's hoping that the Lakers go, "Oh, well, damn, we need LeBron James. We need LeBron on the team. We need to, you know, prioritize making LeBron the number one guy on the team." And LeBron is hoping to come back after 3 or 4 weeks and start helping the Lakers win games and make the Lakers realize that he should be the number one option at 40 years old instead of Luka. And that's not going to happen. I'm telling you guys, you heard it here first on Stay Wavy TV. This Lakers team is going to play very well without LeBron James. And what's going to happen is they're going to go on a winning streak. And when LeBron James comes back, he's going to fuck up all the chemistry on this team. The Lakers are going to start losing games. And you know what's going to happen? The Lakers are going to say, "You know what, LeBron? We no longer want you on this team. You could either request a trade and we'll try to get you somewhere else, or we could agree to a buyout so you can go to any team that you want to. We appreciate what you've done for the Lakers. We appreciate you, you know, winning us that Mickey Mouse bubble ring, you feel me, back in 2020 or 2019. But you haven't won us another ring in 5 years. And this is Luka's team now. You feel me? So let me go on to say what Luka was saying in his press conference. He said, hold on. One could worry about Doncic's workload as he will be responsible for creating and orchestrating the team's offense, but he does not view it through that lens. Luka says, "I don't view it that way." When asked if he feels he needs to do more, "I just want to play basketball. If I do less, if I do more, whatever it takes for me to get a win." Fortunately, LA opens up with a favorable schedule and does not have to run through a gauntlet without James. However, there will definitely be struggles as players try to learn how to play with one another and hone in on head coach JJ Redick's schemes. On the other hand, if there is a player who can plug and play, it is the 23-year veteran. He is a dynamic star who can mold his style to accommodate to the roster's needs. Hopefully, the Lakers can establish winning habits early with Doncic as the sole number one option, and James returns to strengthen those habits. JJ Redick hopeful LeBron won't miss too much time. Training camp and the preseason have not treated the Lakers kindly, as players have been sidelined due to injuries, resulting in missed opportunities to have on-court reps before regular season starts, which could come back to haunt them. While LeBron James expected to miss 3 to 4 weeks, it adds insult to injury. JJ Redick, however, is optimistic that James will not miss too much time with opening night on October 21st. Guys, just a week ago, LeBron James was hanging out with Kai Cenat, taking jump shots with Kai Cenat and Ty Lue. Where was the injury then? What was the injury then? LeBron James was taking jump shots, cutting Kai's dreadlocks off and all that. Where was the injury then? You know what I'm saying? I just seen LeBron James, doing a workout. I think it was today. LeBron taking jump shots, bro. This man is not injured, bro. Like, guys, when have we ever heard of this injury that LeBron is claiming he has? The sciatica on his right side. This is the first time I've ever heard of this injury. I swear to God. I've never heard of this injury in any sport. LeBron James might be the first player in NBA history to have sciatica on his right side, bro. This seems like some little soft injury that players play through. And this is why I say, bro, you can't compare LeBron James to players like Michael Jordan and Kobe, bro. Kobe played through broken fingers, a dislocated shoulder. You know what I'm saying? The man tore his Achilles and went and shot 2 free throws and made both of them. Michael Jordan played through the swine flu. Bruh, somebody, I think it was in Utah. I think this was somebody poisoned Michael Jordan, right? Michael Jordan had an away game, right? I think this was one of the final games in Utah. Michael Jordan goes to a restaurant in Utah. Somebody at the restaurant poisoned him. He ended up getting food poisoning or something like that. This man played through the flu and won the game for the Chicago Bulls, bro. So I don't want to hear nothing about no sciatica, bro. Michael Jordan, when he was on the Washington Wizards, his last couple years in the league, this man was playing with a bad knee, still averaging 20 on niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? This man balled out on a prime Vince Carter when Vince Carter was looked at as the next Michael Jordan at the time. A lot of people forget about that. Vince Carter was the man, bro. When Vince Carter came into the league and he was on the Toronto Raptors, everybody thought Vince Carter was next up. Washington Wizards, Michael Jordan played up against Vince Carter. Vince Carter outplayed Michael Jordan in the first half. Michael Jordan locked down Vince Carter on defense in the second half and won the Wizards the game. Ended up outscoring Vince Carter. Ended up completely shutting down Vince Carter on defense. So I don't want to hear about no sciatica, LeBron James. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. LeBron James has never had a major injury in his career. That is truly a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not wishing that upon him. But this ain't no real injury, y'all. This is LeBron James upset that the Lakers aren't making him the number one option. That's all this is. That's all this is, bro. Nothing more, nothing less. You know, he's used to being the number one option. He's used to being glazed. You feel me? And now that the Lakers have made it clear that they've moved on and LeBron James needs to be the sidekick. Because remember, the only other time LeBron James was ever the sidekick was his first year on the Miami Heat. D-Wade was the number one option. LeBron James was the number two option. Dwayne Wade had to pull LeBron to the side and stroke his ego and say, you know what, LeBron? He didn't really feel like this, but he said this for the benefit of the team as a whole. He said, you know what, LeBron? You're the best player on this team. This is your team now. I'm giving you the keys to the Miami Heat team. This is your team. Lead us to a championship. And they ended up winning 2 rings. They ended up winning 2 championships with the Miami Heat. One of them was against the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the second one was against the San Antonio Spurs, thanks to Ray Allen. So with that being said, it's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Make sure y'all subscribe, follow your boy, thumbs up the video, share the video, and most importantly, leave a comment. I'm out.